Okay, so welcome on Friday Permaculture Vibes. Watch, learn, and grow. And today I took my cup with me, and I will explain you why I took it. Because it's from Ukraine. I bought it in Ukraine a long time ago, and this cup is reusable. We just talked with Bob how to save and you use it like many times. And we decided that it's reusable and recyclable, right? Recyclable, yeah. So I have recyclable cup and reusable cup with tea. And today I will show you one of my projects so you can have inspiration and you can have more ideas for your projects. It calls Permaculture and Smart Consumption. It was projects with three legs, kind of, with three directions, because it was training about how to sort waste, and it was restoration of land after pollution. It was landfill, and also involvement of social media and local press. And It feels kind of complete when you go from different direction to reach your goal, because yeah, I put the principle, permaculture principle, integrate rather than segregate, because it seems like it helps us to not only reach our goal, but also involve many people in this project, and to explain, like to show more about consumption, to show more about waste, and what happening with waste after you just use, like put it in the trash bin. And I will present these three parts, and I will start with the part about landfill. And of course, we have some observation. And I live in a village in Ukraine, and it's in Ukraine. It's really common when you have garbage. You just put it in the big bag and go to the some place, and usually people know about this place, and you just throw it away in, like, in some holes in the nature and something like this, because it's not really developed in Ukraine. People don't sort garbage. We started this process last year. It's more and more popular, but still, many people, especially not in the cities but in the villages, and they just have no this information, education, and they have no, maybe sometimes, opportunity to sort the garbage. What I have seen, it was what you can sort. It's a plastic bags, and it's glass bottles, and metal. And metal you can sell, even sell. So you see the pictures, and we are standing on a 8-meter layer of waste that has simply been compacted and leveled for 50 years. And it's really nice place. I will show you the next picture. And it is around nature, and you can see the village, and you can see the slope. So all the water, if the why it's dangerous, actually, because if water, like if rain comes, and all the water it soak to the ground, it takes some dangerous part of this garbage, and you can see that the slopes goes directly to the village. And usually in these places there are a lot of people with special diseases connected to this landfill. um, So we were like just a few people, few friends, and we just held meetings and discussed how we can achieve our goals, and what resources do we have, and what we need. But it was mostly young people, and these people was like inspired and active and positive, and we were focused on the focused on where we want to be. And finally we found enough people to plant trees, and also found help with water and digging holes, and all the plants were handed over for us from people and nurseries, so we didn't buy the plants. And we planted about 200 of plants, like bushes and trees. And for me, it shows really clearly that if you focused on where you want to be, on like, even if you have no, for now, enough resources or enough money or enough power to do something, you still can manage to be there. And first, I created, like usually I do on my projects, I created a great plan. But we like we have kind of dragon dreaming uh, who completed permaculture courses. They know about dragon dreaming, and a really nice tool to plan your to plan your project. And yeah, so we have permaculture course in Avno, in case you don't know still. And yeah, and also yeah, but I was reacting to response, and we realized that it's too difficult to do like this. So we need to mark place, and we need to divide some places for lawn, for trees, and so on. So we decided just to plant. And so it actually it was like based on our resources, what we have. Yeah, and you can see the landscape. It's really nice, and like small hills around. And you can see our plants, and you can see also that we use water. And yeah, and maybe I can show. Okay, it's not in this presentation because I have more pictures about people. And actually, we had enough people. So we have about 24 people in our project. They came to help us. It was Saturday. And we invited people, and we talked about it a lot in social media, invited people who we know, and especially people who lived close by. And it was really nice to see people. They just came to help, and or just to give some seedlings for us. And it was really difficult from like side of how to plant the plants in this soil, because it was not really soil. It was some, some mix of garbage and clay, and there was no life in this. There was no real soil. So we used local plants. We use plants capable to absorb and preserve pollution. In You can find some list of the plants. They can like absorb, and they kind of can conserve the pollution, and make this place not so dangerous, not so polluted. Roots of the plants was soaked in mycorrhiza. So we kind of create some life in the soil. I will put mycorrhiza in the soil. And we created some kind of good soil in the holes we made for plants. So we just put a little bit of good soil so they can kind of survive at least first, like so to give them good start at the beginning. And we mulched them. So mulch also create this life in the soil. It's also protect from heat and sun. And yeah, what about mulch? Yeah, so mulching, it's a really good process and you can use it almost everywhere. It's just a question to find enough organic matter on the site. And we had a lot because people also took all the leaves from the gardens and they put them in the same place in the, so we, I think it's the next slide. Yeah. Yeah, so we put some mulch on the ground around the plants we planted, and we used the mulch we have there. So we didn't, we don't need to, we didn't need to bring it because it was enough. It was autumn, and many people just put all the leaves from the gardens in the landfill. So we just use it. Yeah, and you can see the picture how it was before and how it was after. So of course it was landfill before, and you can see some greens at the next picture. So it was really inspiring. It was really nice to see that the plants are growing and some life in this spot. And now I'm going to share about the second part of the project. It was at the same time, we try to share our knowledge with people. We decided that local authorities was the best group for it. So we just asked if we could share and if we could invite them to have meetings where we can share our experience, where we can just to change something in their minds so they can also share with other people. And we have several trainings with people, and we were talking about how to do consumption more, like how we can be how we can use less, let's say how we can use less, but how we can be more happy. And yeah, of course we use slow and small solution. It's one of the permaculture principles, so we don't involve many people, and we just ask people if they want to come, and people came if they want, so it was not obliged. So I'm really happy about it, and I just shared, and they were happy to get some new knowledge. Of course, we talk about sorting, but it was not my focus just to sort. It was just to show how many things we have in our trash bin. You can see a flower in the middle, and for me, it's about purity and beauty. So we were focused on beauty. And of course, we talk about different kind of plastic, and some of the plastic could be dangerous. For example, if you use, I have my cup with me, but if you use disposable cups, and usually the lid for the cups, they are made from polyvinyl chloride, and it's okay to drink cold drinks with this lid, but it's really dangerous if it's more than 40 under degrees. So like not for tea, because you drink like poisonous stuff. So we also talk about um, why we use this. Bob, I forgot again this word.
Reusable or
Reusable or
disposable?
no? With use.
One-time use?
No, when you use it long time.
Recyclable?
No.
It's reusable then.
Reusable. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, we not only talk about that it's good for nature to use reusable cup, for example, but it's also good for our health to use reusable cup to use, because in our body, we already, like scientifics, they found I think 7 kinds of plastic in our body. So it's obvious that we eat this plastic with our food, because for example, if you take these crunchy containers, like they can do like this, and all the time when they do like this, small pieces of plastic go to your food. So it's not only about nature, it's also about us. Yeah, and of course we talk about alternative stuff, what we can use instead. um, and you can see the tooth, toothbrush and some stuff for kitchen. And I also shared, like you can see, the same cup I have here, and I also shared about what I use. It's a cup, it's plastic container, which I can use. If you use plastic, you need to use plastic which you cannot, like if you can do like this, it's not good plastic, because I already said about it. So if you use plastic, it needs to be like hard, solid. It's okay. I use silicone. Silicone, it's also good for if you want, like, of course, glass is the best, but it's not always possible to use glass. And I also showed the people my sorting station, how you can sort in your kitchen. So it's under my sink. Um, yeah, so it's really simple if it's usually simple if you have this habit. If you have no, of course, it's difficult at the beginning, but we can do this, of course. Yeah, and the last part of this project was share a lot about what we are doing in social media, and also we have event in local television about sorting and about conscious consumption, and it really helps to involve people to just show them that it's possible, that you can do this. It's very simple. It just takes some time to adjust in your life, but it's possible. It's really you can reach it. And I want to show you a small, maybe, part of the video, and I will explain what I'm showing there. And Bob, are you ready? Okay, Bob is not ready. But I just will show you a small video from this TV program. And yeah. Okay. Let's do it now. Yeah, and you can see that I just shared what I use. It was bags from fiber, so it was reusable bag. And I also showed my cup. And okay, do you hear this sound? It's a time for lunch for us. Bob, let's finish stream.
Finish fast.
Yeah, we will do. You can see my cup, and you can see that I can fold it, so it's really small, and you can just put it in your bag. And this is from silicone, and like part of the plastic also. And I also use creams, like some cosmetics, which I asked to make my friend. So it's really easy to be more sustainable there. Um, for example, now I'm showing the just straw, metal straw. It's for my kids. They like to use it. And yeah, and I have some small glass jars for my creams. And when it's finished, we just change. I gave her like both these jars, and she make for me cream again. So like it's really small steps. It's really small solutions in your life, but you can step by step achieve some new habits and new good things in and live more sustainable way. I think it's all what I want to say for today. Lunch is coming, so we will finish. And you already know that we have lots of courses in Auno about sustainability, about permaculture, about self-development. So please come and check our internet site. We have new nice site with all our courses and schedule and so on. So come and see what we can offer you, and see you next Friday on Friday Vibes. Bye.